Penta El Cero Miedo has officially made his debut with the WWE this past Monday on Raw, and it's safe to say that WWE has made a new star. Penta has been wrestling all over the world before joining WWE, most famous for his run with Rey Fenix as part of the Lucha Brothers in AEW. But as we know, that run kind of ended in a not so great manner, primarily with one member of the team, that being Rey Fenix, with him expressing his frustrations on social media, not to mention AEW extending time on his contract, when they know damn well they're not even going to do anything with him. Now, there are many different sides to that story, but at the end of the day, extending somebody's contract only for them to sit home, in my opinion, is wrong and a waste of money. But the main question that we need to ask ourselves is, how does Penta's WWE debut affect AEW? I'm yours truly, Flamin' Ricky Derez, and here's my take on how Penta's WWE debut affects AEW in the long run. Before we get into all this craziness, please make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestle Havoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and as the friggin' referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. Whether you want to believe it or not, AEW has been going on a downward spiral ever since CMPunk left the company. You can make the argument that things have been going downhill before that, primarily Brawl Out, but we're not going to get into that discussion. AEW has a very obvious lack of direction and a lack of vision. But when it comes to Penta, WWE presented Penta like a star this past Monday. He was presented as a big deal coming in. His match with Chad Gable was great, and we got to be honest, Chad Gable is the perfect wrestler to have a debut match with, because he made Penta look like $1 million. Plus, the crowd enjoyed what he had to offer in the ring. Was the match perfect? No, but Penta did what he needed to do to get the crowd behind him. They also let Penta speak, for God's sakes, instead of having Alex Abrahante speak for him, which, looking back, cringe as hell. Hindsight's 2020. Penta did more in his first night in WWE than his entirety of his 5 years in AEW. I'm not saying his run in AEW was bad. I'm just saying AEW could have done more for the Lucha Bros from a creative standpoint and a marketing standpoint. And that is something that I really want to dive deep into, marketing. Because if there's any clear indication that AEW just does not know what they are doing, just look at the marketing of their wrestlers. The Lucha Brothers are a perfect example of that. Everyone knew that Penta was WWE bound once his contract with AEW expired. WWE even aired vignettes building up to his impending debut. But on the day that Penta made his debut, WWE already put up merch for this guy. Things like shirts and masks. This guy did not even make his debut, and he's already making bank off of merch sales alone. AEW never, and I mean never, capitalized on the Lucha Brothers when it came to selling merch and selling masks. And this is a promotion that has a bunch of luchadors on their roster. If you have a luchador that's popular on the roster, you bet your ass you're gonna sell masks. I mean, it's branding and marketing 101. How do you not do that? AEW's merch department, honestly, it's something else. The closest thing that AEW capitalized when it came to luchador masks was freaking hologram of all people. And no one cared except for the 5 AEW neckbeard fans that cared about him. Let's be real with ourselves. But then again, that begs the question, how does Penta's WWE debut affect AEW? It affects AEW in many different ways. It affects them from a perception standpoint. I can't recall the amount of times that AEW has taken PR hit after PR hit after PR hit. Fans in 2025 are perceiving AEW as a billionaire Mark's playground. And I hate saying that because I actually like Tony Khan. If you really want to put a whole list of coolest promoters, Tony Khan is definitely one of them. And he's accomplished a lot in only 5 years when it comes to AEW. But the decisions that this guy has been making throughout the last 2 years are honestly questionable to the point where it affects AEW as a whole. The majority of the AEW fan base is delusional at best. But even AEW fans look at 2025 and realistically the last 2 years of AEW and ask themselves, what the hell happened? But that's another video for another time. Penta's WWE debut also affects AEW considering the amount of talent that want to leave, but have their contracts extended, or talents that wanted to leave and already left, aka Malachi Black, who is on his way out of AEW. Look at what WWE has done with ex-AEW guys like Cody Rhodes, Jade Cargill, Ethan Page, of all people, and now Penta. You don't think that a guy like Ricky Starks wants to go to WWE? I bet your ass he does. I mean, this guy looks like a mainstream crossover star, and AEW has absolutely no idea what to do with him. They're basically benching him by extending his contract. How do you extend a guy's contract when you're not even going to utilize him at all? Again, as I stated in the beginning of this video, that's a waste of money and a waste of talent. Ricky Starks made an appearance at GCW shows, only for AEW to pull him from GCW shows. There is more context to the story story, but at the end of the day, Ricky Starks gets the crappy end of the stick. Look at Rey Fenix. You don't think he wants to leave AEW? AEW is not going to do anything with this guy. You can tell Rey Fenix really wants to be with Penta in WWE, but he can't because, again, AEW has extended his contract. The main thing that I want to get at is that Penta's debut is opening the door even further for talent in AEW that want to leave, because it is clear as day that the roles are now reversed. Back then, the grass was greener on the side of AEW, but now it is different. It is clear as day that in 2025, the grass is greener over in WWE. Well, that was my video on Penta's WWE debut. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, push that bell for notifications. Have me on the lookout for more videos right here on the Wrestle Havoc channel in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the freaking referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. And as always, it is yours truly, Flamin' Ricky DeRays, signing out. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.